Hello everybody, this is Mr. Abba. Welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24, where the 1-3 Commanders are going to travel on the road to Bank of America Stadium to face the also 1-3 Carolina Panthers. Commanders are coming off their first win of the season, and they're looking to continue that momentum against the Carolina Panthers, now led by Steve Wilks, who got hired in the offseason. He is the head coach out here in Charlotte. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This will be the Panthers starting off the football, led by second-year superstar quarterback Bryce Young, the number one pick out of Alabama just a season ago. He's having an okay sophomore campaign. 790 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions through his 4 games. Carolina is hoping for a little bit more out of him for the rest of the season. First pass, they're going to try to go in the air to Adam Thielen. That one's incomplete. Nice pass breakup. 2nd and 10, Young back in the gun again. He's going to look left side. This one is caught. Strong hands by Thomas, and he is able to get out of bounds after 9. 3rd and 1, back to the air. Adam Thielen gets the first down, and Bryce Young will start now at the 38 with a new set of downs. Back in the gun again, back to throw. It's been 4 passes to begin the day. This one's a 4-yard catch by Tommy Tremble. 2nd and 6, again to the air. Young drops back in the pocket, moves to his right, fires across the middle. There's Miles Sanders for a first down. And Bryce Young is 4 for 5 to start his day. Now going underneath center with 2 tight ends in the formation. Just the first handoff of the game to Sanders, and he will run left side. Picks up 4 before being brought down by Jatavius Martin. Next play, to go play fake, and Young's going to fire across the middle. He's going to have his man downfield. Nice catch. It's Adam Thielen again, one of the surest receivers in the National Football Conference. As now 1st and 10, another catch, this time deep downfield. That's Jonathan Mingo, the second-year man of Ole Miss, who makes a goal to go. From the 9, Young back in the pocket, fires across the middle. This one's caught a huge hit, but Tommy Tremble's able to hold on, and his 2nd and goal from the inch line. They give it to Sanders, and he's going to find the end zone. That is the first rushing touchdown of the season. Yes, of the season for the Carolina Panthers. They take a 7-0 lead. That brings out Kirk Cousins in this Commanders offense. So it looked very good a week ago against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're looking to continue that here. 764 yards, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions for Cousins. He didn't throw a pick last week, though. They're going to start off with Brian Robinson Jr., who had a very good game last week against Pittsburgh. He gets about 9. He had 159 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. This will be the last week that he has to handle the load by himself. Antonio Gibson should be back off the injury report next week. 2nd and 10, Cousins tries to go play action downfield. That one's incomplete. It's now 3rd and inches. They'll trust Robinson on the ground, and he will get the first down. Picks up about a half yard. It's enough to move it. And center Ricky Stromberg is actually hurt on the play. Going to go back to Robinson on 1st and 10. This one's going to be swallowed up. Nice defense. Brought down by Derek Brown. 2nd and 10 now. Cousins, RPO, hands it off to Robinson Jr. He's going to be quickly brought down after a gain of 2. And it's 3rd and 8. From their own 38-yard line. Play fake. Cousins looking. And he's going to be sacked from behind. A couple of men are there. And that's only the 5th sack of the season for Carolina. So already getting a rushing touchdown. And already getting a sack, something they haven't done early on in this season. Their second drive is going to be another pass. That's already 10 for 11 for Bryce Young, and it's only the start of the second drive. Play fake on 2nd and 3. Young, deep shot right side. This one's overthrown. Nice defense there by Cameron Curl. 3rd and 3. They get Young empty. He throws left side. Another quick hitter, and it's Tommy Tremble who gets out to midfield. And this has been a very pass-heavy offense for Carolina today. 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and 15 as both left tackle Ike Ekwonu and right guard Austin Corbett were false started on that play. 1st and 15 with 2 tight ends, quick pass left side. This one was almost intercepted, try to force it to Mingo, but Emmanuel Forbes was right there. He's been playing very good defense these past couple of weeks. 3rd and 15 now, Young in the pocket, scrambles to his right, looking downfield, doesn't like what he sees, so he dumps it to the sideline, and the Panthers will punt the football back. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter, while Carolina still leads by a score of 7-0. This is Washington's second drive of the game. As your 2nd and 7, they try an RPO to John Dotson, but the ball screen maybe picks up a yard. 3rd and 6, empty goes Cousins in the gun. He's going to look over the middle, and this one's going to be dropped. De'Ami Brown, tough catch. but I think he should have made it, and that's the plays that these wide receivers not named Terry McLaurin have not made this season. There's an incomplete pass trying to find the former Bear Chase Claypool on first down. Now 2nd and 10, trying to set up a screen. That one's also incomplete. And now Carolina faces a 3rd and 10 from their own 29. Young steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it, and nobody accounts for the quarterback. He had a ton of green grass in front of him. 25 easy yards up the middle for Bryce Young. Got to spy Bryce Young. He can definitely beat you with his legs. Speaking of legs, here's a rare carry early on in this game for Sanders. It's only his 3rd rush of the day. He does pick up a first down. Out to the 35. Play fake. Bootleg Young. Fires short, and that's going to be caught. Heavy traffic, but able to make a 2-yard grab. 2nd and 8. They force the motion Sanders out of the backfield. That leaves Young alone. Back to pass again. Short left side. This one's caught by Thielen. And it's now 3rd and 6. They go underneath center with 2 tight ends in the formation. It's another pass. Quick 3-step drop. Finds Thomas. Doesn't get the first down, but on 4th and inches, Wilkes is going to get aggressive. He's going to go for it here. Young, handoff. Sanders up the middle. Has the first down and a lot more. Brought down at the 14-yard line. And it's another red zone trip for this Carolina offense. 1st and 10. Split backs. Fires across the middle. Young is well offline. Not even sure he was trying to go to there. Plenty of coverage on the play. 2nd and 10, Young again to throw. This time short. He has Thielen, and Thielen's going to get tackled down at the 2. Another goal-to-go trip for this Panthers offense. They're going to hand it off this time to Chuba Hubbard, and he's going to power his way into the end zone for a touchdown. So coming into this game, there was no rushing touchdowns for Carolina, and now both of their backs have one apiece. 14-0 Carolina as the next drive for Washington will start off with a bubble screen. This time, Jahan Dotson has plenty of space, and he gets to about midfield on only the 2nd completion of the day for Kirk Cousins. Panthers have controlled the play clock as here's a heavy blitz on first down. Nice counter by Cousins, though, to find the rookie Johnny Wilson over the middle for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, again, Carolina brings pressure, and Robinson gets by the blitz, and he's got a lot of grass in front of him, and he's finally swung down at the 7-yard line by Levi Wallace, and now it's goal to go for Washington. Cousins bootlegs out right. He's going to tuck this one himself and pick up 4. Now at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Cousins. Handoff to Robinson. And he's going to find a lane and find the end zone. Touchdown, Brian Robinson Jr. Add that one to the tally as Washington finds the board. And it's now 14-7 Carolina as we get to the 2-minute warning. They come out on the flip side of it at midfield. 1st and 10. Young again back to pass. Tell me if you've heard that today. This one is floated out of bounds on the 29th pass attempt of the first half for Bryce Young. Why not make it 30? 2nd and 10. A wide receiver screen to Mingo, and he's got blocks set up. And Jonathan Mingo is going to get this one deep into Washington territory. Washington just has no answer for this quick pass game of the Carolina offense. Now a minute 15. Another quick pass over the middle and another tough catch. Carolina's wide receivers have done Bryce Young so much favors today with all of these catches in traffic. 2nd and 7, Sanders spins away for some pressure, and he gets out to the 2. A tough run by Miles Sanders. That's why he was given the big contract just a couple of seasons ago. This is now goal to go. Young is going to try to throw for it. Instead, he just dumps it off for Sanders, and he's not going to find the end zone. Driven out of bounds at the 1. 20 seconds to go. Young quickly left side. That one's incomplete. A lot of traffic there. Forbes again in coverage. 3rd and goal. Young back to throw again. Right side. Wide open is Adam Thielen. That's a touchdown. And Carolina with a hat trick in the first half. They take a 21-7 lead with only 14 seconds left to go. Washington will at least get the ball to begin the second half. Here's Bo Melton on the return. And Bo Melton's actually got a lane. Melton's out past the 40. He's got nobody in front of him. And this is going to be a kick return touchdown for Bo Melton. Couldn't have come at a better time as he makes it 21-14 now going into the half. A big play makes this a one-possession game. But can the defense get the Washington Commanders back in it, or will Carolina continue to roll? We'll have to find out in the second half. Going now into the 5th week of the season. Let's take a look at the scores going on around the rest of the league. First off, the Giants playing host to the Steelers, trying to bounce back after a loss last week, and it's not looking good early. 10-3 in favor of the Giants. Cowboys are the team to beat, it looks like, in the NFC, but don't count New York out. In Tennessee, the Titans playing host to the Patriots, and the Patriots are leading 12-0 after 3 first-half interceptions by Will Levis. Not a good start to his day, as he's now become the quarterback out there in Nashville. And finally, up in Philly, the Eagles playing host to the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's the Bengals leading 21-3. Both these teams have Super Bowl aspirations. The Bengals were the 1 seed last year, and they got knocked out. They're trying to go back this year, led by Joe Burrow, the reigning MVP. We'll go back to our game. Remember, it's only a 7-point game thanks to Bo Melton's kick return touchdown. And we'll begin this one with a very long 5-yard pickup for Robinson Jr. 2nd and 5. Now Cousins back to pass. You got to find more success in this part of the game, and it's not going to come on this play. He had a man open, but he couldn't see him. There was pressure bearing down on him by J.C. Horn. 3rd and 5. Across the middle, there's McLaurin making the tough catch. That's what he's done all year. First down for number 17. Is now at the 32. They're going to go back to Robinson Jr. on the ground, and he only gets 2. Getting a little one-dimensional is this Commanders offense, going run on first down, which leads to these other plays. It's now 2nd and 8. Cousins making some changes, actually gives it to Robinson Jr. He hits a juke there. He makes it 3rd and 3. Sure we are, it's 3rd down. We need this one. Cousins making some changes, fires quickly for McLaurin, who has the first down. Also, little side note, if you see me looking at the X Factor players, or right now, that's because my controller is actually broken. I have insane stick drift on my right stick. Like right here, that was not supposed to be a audible upfield, but my right stick did that for me. So just a broken controller, kind of sucks, but we're having to make do. 2nd and 10 now. Cousins flushed out of the pocket, throws this one to the bench, not going to take a sack, as again there was pressure applied. Now 3rd and 10. Cousins just trying to set up a screen for tight end Mo Alley Cox, and he's going to get a little bit of space as he makes it 4th and 3. Potential field goal range, but instead Washington's going to go for it. You're down by a touchdown, so might as well try to get some yards now, but Cousins is hit as he throws. That one's incomplete, and Washington gets nothing on their first drive. That sets up Bryce Young in this offense with good field position, as again, going to throw coming out of the gate. As he threw the ball 33 times in the first half. That's absurd. 2nd and 3, Young, why not? Going to throw it again across the middle, and it's wide open. Adam Thielen, he cooks his man, Diamador Lenore, across the field. And again, Carolina deep in Washington territory. 1st and 10, throw right side. It's Tommy Trimble stepping in for the injured Hayden Hurst. He picks up 5 more. Another throw, Bryce Young, this time flushed out of the pocket, fires left, and this one's incomplete. Nice defense there by Drew Tranquil. 3rd and 5, you know they're not going to run it. As it's bunched left side, Young is going to look across the middle, and there's nobody to cover Jonathan Mingo. Linebackers being very poor in coverage, just kind of been our Achilles heel all series, to be honest. So now goal to go from the 5. Sanders finds the end zone. Might as well get 3 rushing touchdowns, considering he had 0 coming in, because why not? Panthers regain a 14-point lead. It's now 28-14, and Washington's defense just has no answer for this Carolina offense. 1st and 10, trying to find Terry McLaurin right side. That one's overthrown. It's now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground game. Robinson has some space. He picks up 8 more. Makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Robinson takes the handoff, and he's going to be stuffed. Gets maybe a yard shy, and now they're going to have to punt it away on 4th and 1. But they don't do that. It's a direct snap to Brian Robinson. It fools the Panthers. A fake punt is one of the biggest offensive plays of the day for us. Hopefully that's the spark that this offense needs, as we're now out to the 38 of Carolina, and Robinson Jr. gets a nice run left side, trying to wait for a block by McLaurin. He picks up 7. 2nd and 3, now going play fake, as Cousins looks short. He has Brown, and again he drops it. These are tough catches to make, but, I mean, you got to make some of these. 3rd and 3, trusting Robinson, and he gets it, and a little bit more, as McLaurin with a nice block downfield. Scary Terry's been a very good job at blocking on the outside. He's really helped spring some of these runs. New set of downs. Here's a handoff for Chris Rodriguez, who gets his first of the day. Picks up 3, trying to give some of a break for Robinson. Now 2nd and 7. He checks back in. He's trying to throw for him. That's heavy traffic. Incomplete. 3rd and 7 now. Cousins back to the air. Pressure in his face as he's going to throw this one to the sideline. Andrew Norwell, the former Panther, got absolutely bodied on that play. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Washington does kick 3, and they're down 28-17. Going into the final frame, an 11-point deficit. And Bryce Young comes out of the quarter and rips an 8-yard throw. 2nd and 2. Handoff Sanders right side. He's going to pick up a first down. That's only the 7th carry for Sanders today. It's been all offense, all passing, and why not continue that if it's worked so far? Young moves to his left, and he's going to fire right side, and that's a terrible idea. Right into the hands of Drew Tranquill. Young just tried to do too much there, and we'll take it. An interception gives Washington the football back at their own 42, and here's Robinson Jr. He's going to quickly move it into plus territory. Nice run of about 13 for him. They go play fake to him on 1st and 10. And this is a nice leak out for Mo Cox, who's going to get a little bit of space. Hasn't been a good season for him. He's been very, very quiet, but he's had a couple of catches today. Gets a nice one there. 1st and 10, play fake. Cousins floats this one deep, and there's Terry McLaurin, who burns J.C. Horn for a touchdown. And Washington is right back in this ball game. Now 28-23. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. They give it to Robinson, and he finds the end zone. So now 28-25, still in favor of Carolina. There's only a field goal that separates these two teams. Go to the next drive for Carolina, coming off of the interception. They'll start with a Miles Sanders run, gain of about 4. Motion him out of the backfield here on 2nd and 6. We've seen this a couple times today. Trying to throw that way, and he's going to catch it. Another tough catch before Tranquill knocks him down. 3rd and 3, a big down here. Washington brings pressure. Young fires right side, and he can't connect with Chase Claypool. Nice defensive play there by Washington. They get the football back, and they could potentially take the lead here. There's a 2-yard connection by Robinson before being swallowed up by Shaq Thompson. 2nd and 8, trying to give it to him again. He gets absolutely nothing, and now it's a 3rd and long for Washington. We're inside 5 minutes. This is a big down. Cousins floats it right side, and McLaurin has it, and McLaurin gets behind the defense. He's going to take this all the way. 78-yard touchdown for Terry McLaurin. That time the stick drift played to my favor as that one got floated way deep, and it's a touchdown. 32-28 now. The Washington Commanders have the lead. Can't believe it. Nice 2-yard stop there by Tranquill. Now it's 3rd and 14 for Carolina. How much has the momentum shifted as Young's going to throw this one to the sidelines, and Washington forces a punt. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning where Washington has the football, but Carolina did do a good job at making the punt. So this will be a 2-minute drill for Bryce Young. They're caught at the 18. So the Panthers offense, led by number 1 pick from a year ago, Bryce Young, is going to take the field. This is what makes you a superstar. 1st and 10, he floats this one, and it's incomplete. Fuller was there in coverage, but Mingo did have a step. 2nd and 10, Young back to throw across the middle. This time Trimble's going to have it, and he's going to have a first down. He gets out to the 36. Carolina still has all 3 timeouts. They don't use one here. They're letting some clock run off, though. It's on 1st and 10, quick pass for Trimble. That's going to get maybe nothing, but it does get him out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Young. Right side again. This one's going to be caught, but he's not going to get out of bounds, and Carolina will force to use their first timeout. A big 3rd and 7. Young rolls to his left, fires that way. It's a nice catch for Chase Claypool. Found the soft spot in the zone, and that's a big play as it puts them at the 37. Remember, though, a field goal doesn't do you anything here. You're down by 4. They run it with Sanders. A very interesting time to finally start to run the football. 2nd and 9. There's a nice catch by Thielen, but he doesn't get out of bounds. So he's out to the 19, but they use their second timeout. On 1st and 10, lobbing it for the end zone, but this one's overthrown, trying to hit Mingo, but Forbes there in coverage. 2nd and 10, now 40 seconds left to go. Young moves to his left, fires that way, has Sanders, and he's going to pick up about 6, but the clock continues to run. Washington will actually call a timeout. They didn't like what they were looking with there, so now at the 22 seconds left to go, a big 3rd and 4, and this one's going to be caught by Trimble, but he's not going to get the first down. So with 18 seconds, 4th and 1, this could be the game. Bryce Young in the gun. Everybody's in tight. Quickly across the middle, this one's caught, but it's goal to go. He stays in bounds. Carolina will use their last timeout, but they have 15 seconds to take some shots to the end zone. The first one is out the back of it. Young fires. Lives to fight another day. 2nd and goal. Trips to the left. Young looking that way. He's actually going to maneuver to his left. He throws this one to the bench. And now it's 3rd and goal with about 6 seconds to go. Bunch to the left. Young fires quickly, and he has his man for a touchdown. Adam Thielen with the score, and with about 4 seconds left, Carolina retakes the lead 35-32, which means there's going to be 1 play left. It's the kick return. Melton's taking one back today. He feels this at about his 7-yard line. He gets a little bit of a crease right side, but this time he's going to be brought down, and Carolina will win this football game by a final score of 35-32 in a game that was very exciting down the stretch. I did not think it would get that close, but Carolina had to come from behind to win this football game. Bryce Young showing why he's one of the young superstars of this league, and that's the 4th loss of the season for Washington. They dropped to 1-4, and you just got to figure out where to go from here. A lot of the same things played just like we did in this game. The defense was too soft, specifically on the short stuff, and then the offense was just too slow to start. They did a very good job in the 4th quarter getting back into this game, but the offense just can't beat Terry McLaurin and Ryan Robinson Jr. We got to find some help for those two. First game we'll take a look at. The Bengals did end up beating the Eagles 28-23. It was a little close down the stretch, but Cincinnati gets a very good win on the road. We'll go to Sunday night, a Super Bowl rematch where the Buffalo Bills will again beat the San Francisco 49ers 24-14 as Buffalo looking to get back to that spot. So are the San Francisco 49ers, but this is a big win for Buffalo. Finally, on Monday night, the Cowboys, they stay undefeated 4-0 as they go into Atlanta and beat the Falcons by a final score of 23-10. Dallas was looking to get to the Super Bowl last year. They got upset in the playoffs. They're looking like a team that could make another run at that Lombardi Trophy. Here are your players of the week in the NFC. Was Aaron Jones, who had two rushing touchdowns and $160. Fred Warner had NFC Defensive Player of the Week with an interception. Stephon Gilmore had 3 picks for Houston, including a pick 6, and Lamar Jackson got it for Offensive Player of the Week. Next week, we'll travel to Nashville to face the Tennessee Titans, who are also 1-4. And again, this is a very winnable game for your Washington Commanders. We've had a very, very easy schedule, to say the least, to begin this season, and we haven't taken advantage. We're 1-4. We could easily, in my opinion, be like 4-1, 3-2. We got to win these games. We haven't faced the Cowboys yet. We haven't really faced the Eagles, and we have the Ravens, Bengals coming up. So we got to beat the Titans. Otherwise, we're looking at a very tough stretch upcoming. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Sorry, wins have been few and far between, but we're hoping to get to that point. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.